kick off this episode with a cup tie against Manchester City. Manchester City, of course, the team that beat in the quarter-final of the FA Cup last season when we were in the division below. We beat them on penalties after drawing 3-3 after extra time. So they'll be looking for revenge here. So kick off, Manchester City eventually come forward and Aguero with an effort. Hussein had to be on his toes right from the off because Aguero was intent on putting that in the net. Good power on it, good direction. Try and play this one out. De La Vega's got nowhere to go, has to go back. Vaca to Guay to Vaca. Across to the other side to Guay. Now we can look for Quayelepu to Stark. Good ball, finds Esposito. Good shot. The voltage on it. And their keeper has to turn that one around the post. Manchester City now give the ball away to Stark, to Escobar, to De La Vega over the halfway line, trying to get the ball across, one of those ones that I absolutely adore, trying to get the runners onto it. That's blocked, so we come centre circle eventually. Guay now, Stark forward, Esposito gets the shot away and finds the net. Fine strike by Esposito, good build up by Leeds United. 13 minutes on the clock, unlucky for Manchester City. Esposito registers for Leeds United just inside the D and then swivels, gets inside the box and fires it past the keeper for 1-0 to Leeds United. Good stuff. De Bruyne with a free kick, flicked on, taken, chested down by Kasunu to De La Vega. De La Vega now, one of those raking balls across that I absolutely love. Esposito's in, Esposito, and I am not happy. You could see on the bar that the shot was already keyed in, you can see it there, look, slowed it down, I zoomed in. Why did Esposito get pushed aside? Why? The number 3, Ruben Diaz, is behind Esposito. There's no way he's alongside. He's not alongside, and yet Esposito has been pushed. What with? So we have a look at the stats for the two. Now you can see on speed and acceleration, Esposito beats Ruben Diaz all ends up. He should not be catching Esposito. And the other thing is, Esposito, if you looked at the stats, which you can go back to pause and peruse, was 7 points up on balance. Diaz was the stronger one, but Esposito had more speed and more balance. And you can see there, where was the actual arm? What touched Esposito was a hand. Go back and rewind it all. I keyed in the shot and the game cheated. The game has cheated. Manchester City coming forward now. Good ball in. And they score. So at one end of the pitch, the game cheats against me. Absolutely, categorically cheats against me, stat-wise and any otherwise. And at the other end, they come down the pitch and put it in the net. I was not a happy bunny. PES cheated. You know, I've said this often enough on my videos and stuff. If I'm playing a better team in PES, what I expect is for the team to play better than me because they are better than me, better than my team. Not to play better than me because PES says so and it cheats. And that's one of the things that I think all along should have been fixed in the game. I've shown it year in and year out in all the iterations of PES. Esposito's in from a great ball, stings the hands of the keeper. And the keeper has to work hard. Lovely, lovely ball again. Esposito brings it down really well, and if I'm being really critical, that's not toward the post enough. it started going toward the keeper and making it a bit easy for him. Good voltage on it though, he did hit the target, but you know, if I'm being really picky, closer to the post, to the inside of the post. Eventually the ball breaks and the keeper has to make a really good save again, because he had to really stretch and get down. That's a very good save, I've got to say. So mixed bag there, you know. Some good play by both sides, but marred by PES cheating. Absolutely. I just wanted that taken out of the game, but Konami couldn't be bothered. Every iteration of PES cheats, and you get those people who will swear blind that PES does not cheat. Really, because I've shown it year in year out that it factually actually does. Anyway, Tiepo with a really good save there, stretching away. Is it Tiepo or is it Unsane? It could be Unsane actually. Good save anyway. Sugawara now bringing the ball. 64 minutes on the clock. He's got acres of space to run into Sugawara. Lays it back to the edge of the D with a shot there, and the keeper saves that one, pushes it away. Escobar to Koyalipu, to Vaca, to Esposito, to Vaca, and that is not very far away. Not very far away at all. Some nice play by Leeds around the edge of the box there. Substitutes on now. We're still locked 1-1. Vaca now, centre circle, just in the Man City half. That's a good ball. I had to wait to see what Pavlidis was going to do, and eventually had to pick a side because I was being closed in on. So I played the ball with Vaca. Pavlidis latched onto it and slotted it past the keeper for 2-1 Leeds United. Didn't know which way Pavlidis was really wanting to go there, so I had to pick a side. The advanced through ball again, just, you know, the passing on this game, you know, when it's not interfered with, it's fantastic. Lovely weighted pass there from the advanced through ball. Pavlidis did the rest. And then we got a free kick. De Bruyne gave away the free kick, so I played it in, and Belardi put it in the net with his head. 75 minutes, 3-1 Leeds United. All is rosy in the Leeds United garden at the moment. Ball in, and Belardi just did it. I think it took a little deflection as well, didn't it? Then we got a free kick from about 33 metres out, and I didn't test the keeper enough. Sugawara now plays an absolutely gorgeous ball to Pavlidis. Just takes his time, and then that. Why PES needs to make your striker slide. You know, I was ready to polish that off then. I just waited, drew the keeper a little bit, and then I thought, you know, just place it into the net, and then the game's made my striker slide. He wasn't pushed, he wasn't under any pressure. Why PES needs to make your striker slide. Good footwork there, gets the shot away, but deflected, and Pavlidis is very unhappy. Having a bit of a tantrum there. And then we try and get the ball in the box for another attack, and the referee calls time on that. Manchester City don't get their revenge, and the PES cheating, which ruins the game. It does ruin the game, but it didn't spoil the actual result there. Esposito man of the match. So we are through to the next round, and there is all the FA Cup results. The FA Cup tree is thusly. Pause and peruse at your leisure. And then we have a match against Newcastle, which I've had to edit a few bits out of because it just would not go into the 15-minute video with the FA Cup match as well. So we've got all the real key points in. There's a couple of chances that either side had, I think, after the break that I've cut, and I've had to cut just a bit of footage in the first half as well. But we get the early goal. Pavlidis again on fire. Ball in. Defender gets there. Pavlidis robbed him. He's got his back to Pavlidis. He doesn't really understand, you know, what danger he's in, because Pavlidis is really focused on having that ball, and he does. And then he just puts it in the net. Bit slack from the defender there. Newcastle frustrated me because they wouldn't move. And in the footage that I put together, I could tell I was frustrated with it because I was just standing there. Koilapu stitches his man a good one with a little feint. Ball in the box again. It falls through Newcastle defenders, and again Pavlidis pounces on it in the area and puts it in the net, so it's 2-0. So ball in. It comes off the Newcastle defender after being headed by the other Newcastle defender, finds its way to Pavlidis, who dispatches it into the net for a 2-0 lead. Yeah, but unfortunately I have it with the ricochet for the defenders, but you know, Pavlidis doing what he's paid to do, putting the ball in the net. Koilapu just caught slightly by the defender and then just steps around him. Getting the ball to Stark, lays it off to Lavera with a strike, but that is going wide, that one, that's bending wide as well. Lavera takes it with the right foot, but bending wide. Newcastle firing the shot across the goal for Maida. And then I just had to cut the actual gameplay footage of this bit and leave the replaying of this chance. It's a good save by our keeper, but it's just time constraints on the video that I just had to cut, you know, the build up to that goal, which was down the near side from Newcastle after they robbed one of our men when we were trying to break. And then I think I had to cut a couple of chances for Newcastle and one chance for us from the second half. But you'll see all the match stats anyway, so you'll get to see all the shot count and those on target and those off target. But you know, I've got to do that to get in 15 minutes. But Newcastle score, so I left all the goals in, obviously, because they're, you know, pretty important. Good movement by Newcastle here. Good build up. Good ball in. And he makes no mistake with a header, giving Unsane no chance. So it finishes 2-1. Pavlidis with a brace. Pavlidis actually missed the sitter. He was through 1-on-1 and I thought he was going to score. I went for composure and you know, placement, and it just bent wide of the post. I thought we were going to score, but we could have had a hat-trick, but you know, there it is, 2-1 victory anyway. So there's all the stats. It was a closer contest, you know, this time around. Anyway, there's the results. So I shall catch you next time around. Take care.